It's minus Preston. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to do a group presentation. We have a group of 6 people, and our topic is global. We have chosen 2 topics. One is a global strategy as a business model, and under this topic we have chosen 2 another case studies. One is case of Jaguar Land Rover, and another is the case of Virgin Australia. And another topic is target markets and mode of entry. On this topic, we have chosen 2 case studies as well. So one is old strategic alliance between Qantas and Emirates, and another one is a joint venture between Ford and Joints. So now let's go to a brief introduction about global strategy. A strategy guide of an organization for globalization provides the answers to the following questions, like what should they produce, like for example what products they're going to offer to the publics, right? So who is the target audience in our market, and after that what kind of what sort of target they are doing, like in a little community or big cities kind of thing. And like what is the optimal global location. Location plays a very vital role as well, so we have to think about our transportation, the shipping and all those as well. What are the value chain activities, like we should think about all those things as well. Without proper answer of all those questions, we won't be able to enter in a global market. So now I would like to ask my friend Mandeep to continue our presentation.
Good morning, this is Mandeep Singh, and I am going to tell about how a company does business when it enters to global market. First of all, I am going to tell you value proposition. In this company company gives its customers what the facilities will be in the market. So I am going to first of all little bit tell about the value proposition. In the case of Jaguar and Land Rover, it provides its customers electrical version of cars, and it is deciding to launch its electric cars in 2032 in Scotland. And Virgin Australia is also enhancing its business in the foreign market, it is changing its designs, fabrics, and its aircraft designs so it can attract the customers. It is also increasing its facilities for the customers to attract them and make their business more expandable. So I'm going to tell the next component of the how a company does business. It is market participation. First of all, Jaguar and Land Rover have planned to expand their market into Scotland and promote the electric car concept in order to meet the Scottish government's need to reduce petrol and diesel cars, because petrol and diesel cars usually produce more carbon dioxide. So it is planning to make electrical cars, and the plan will get launched on 2040. It is being expected by the company. So from the point of view Virgin Australia, it is selected both local and foreign customers to be served under same brand entity. So it is also boosting its airline and aircrafts to attract more customers. It is enhancing the facilities, like to give more comfortness to its customers. Moreover, both the companies are merging with the local customers and with the local customers, so they can decrease the cultural differences and many more. And next 2 components will be described by our next member. So that's it.
Okay, good morning everyone. I am going to present the next slide as my colleague present the previous slide, so I am going to continue. Value chain infrastructures. Jaguar Land Rover. In the production of the electrical cars, Jaguar can use already the highest technology in the world as compared to other cars. They have employees more than 45,000 in their sites as their internal capabilities. Virgin Australia has delivered the highest value of the customer through their unique resources such as a luxurious facilities, well-trained cabin crews, special flights menus. They expect to provide their unique flights experience for their customer under the new global strategy. So the next slide. Next slide, global management model. Jaguar Land Rover. Jaguar Land Rover expects to double their force up to 90,000 all over the world, increase their car production up to 1 million by 2020, shift their electrical car manufacturing plant into Australia. Engine plant I-54 is going to be double to the size of the 2 million square feet. Virgin Australia has made improvement for their aircraft exterior, interior, and new look and feel to customer as an improvement for their operations. Qantas partnership with the Emirates One World. So the airline is a joint venture with the Emirates. So connecting to the flight with the globals, so easy for the customer to enjoy the different, luxuries and the environment as compared to the airline. That's all.
Hi everyone, this is Abdullah here, and now I'm going to talk about targeting market. So targeting market is one of the most important thing in competitive strategy. It's all about like we just have to target market and we have to differentiate on the base of different segmentation. So the one of the strategy used in targeting market is a cage. Cage means like it's a cage distance. Cage means like cultural distance, administrative distance, geographical distance, and economical difference. So we just whenever any company wants to go on global level from one country to another, so we have to discuss it on the base of different cultures, different geography, and different economy. So as we have chosen like two cases for Qantas, like Qantas is moving his operation from Australia to UK, and Ford from USA to China. So we're gonna start with culture. So if we compare like as a culture for in case of Qantas, like UK and Australia both have a little bit same culture, so that would be like an advantage for Qantas to go on from UK to Australia, so they don't have like much difference in their culture. And from as compared to like Ford to China, they would be having a little bit problem from going on from USA to China, because Chinese people in their society, they have like very different culture from USA, and there's a more inequality in Chinese culture as compared to US culture. So and they're very like it's in their culture, like they don't want to get late, they're very used to it their time. So that's the thing you have to keep in mind whenever designing a company or whenever going on a global level. So the next thing is administrative distance. So administrative thing is like for example, Qantas is going from Australia to UK. So in administrative it comes like as a legal thing, as a government thing. So whenever you will be seeing like legal conditions in UK and Australia, it's much more similar. So that's what they have to keep in mind every time whenever going on global level. And for Ford, in case of Ford, like Chinese government nowadays is taking into consideration to change all the cars onto electricity, and Ford is working on this. So the Ford company, they are working on to one global level. So that's why they're also designing like the Ford company is designing electric car so that they can comply with like a local and administrative and legal things there. So that's an advantage for them. And next thing I'm gonna say is like the geographical distance. So whenever you see like okay.
Yeah.
Just
Start. Hi, good morning. So I'm going to explain about the geographic distance, which is Qantas for Australia to UK. The geographical gap has been the biggest disadvantage for Qantas to UK. Like it will take literally 21 hours, 40 minutes for air traveling from London to Sydney. Due to the huge geographical gap, it's not easy for Qantas to access the UK market. Therefore, they have to use the alliance strategy with Emirates to enter the target market. And now let's see for the Ford to go from USA to China. The average distance, which is about 11,600 kilometers from China to America, while it will take around 12 hours of air traveling. So that's a huge geographical gap, which makes it difficult for the Ford to enter China independently. So they have to use the strategy with some Chinese company to touch the market. So let's go for the next slide. And that's the economic distance. From Canada to UK, the Britain people have higher capita per income, also the higher level of wealth distribution and a higher purchasing power compared to the Australians. Whereas Ford to China, though the Chinese has a huge number of population, the purchasing power of China is very less compared to the purchasing power of United States. So let's go for the next slide. So that's regarding the market attractiveness. For the marketing attractiveness, both the Canada to UK and the Ford to China both have an advantage here. Let's see for the first Canada to UK. UK airline market, UK has a large customer base. The British people are happy to travel and increase the quality of life. The UK airline customers are focusing more on the quality of the service rather than the quantity of the service. So let's see for Ford to China. Literally, China is the fastest growing electrical vehicle market in the world due to its high population and the cheaper availability of the electronic vehicles. And the next slide will be explained by my friend Prithvi. Here he comes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to explain about the types of modes. There are 4 types of modes. One is exporting, one is licensing, third one is strategy, alliance, and joint. Fourth one is foreign direct investments. Coming to the exporting, the export represents the most basic mode of exporting made by the company. Coming to licensing, in this foreign marketing entry mode, a license is the home country, makes the limited rights and resources available the license in the host country. Coming to the foreign direct investments, exporting in the marketing and direct scale up domestically, produced goods in another country. Coming to the next slide, there is a relationship, a partnership between the Emirates and contracts. Coming to the benefits, able to provide a higher level of airline services, attracts more customers to give the more offers and reduce the airline tickets. Coming to the risk, financial benefits have to be divided between the companies. No one can operate as they want. Lack of flexibility in decision making regarding their flight schedules, customer loading, and customer facilities. Coming to the Ford and joint venture, coming to the benefits, increase the market share for the electrical passenger vehicle market in China. A limited risk of Ford due to leading position of joint and automobile in China. Discuss share between 2 parties. Coming to the risk, no flexibility in decision making. Cultural barriers between 2 companies. Thanks, that's it. Thank you. Thanks for everyone.